Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Or been in the middle of a sentence and lost the word you were about to say? If that's been happening more often lately, I want you to know something important. It is not just aging. It is not inevitable. And in this video, I am going to show you the 3 specific nutrients that science has linked to reversing exactly this kind of memory decline, starting in as little as 30 days. Here is what most people get wrong about memory loss. They assume it is just a normal part of getting older, something you accept and move on from. But research tells a very different story. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that specific nutritional deficiencies are among the most common and most overlooked drivers of cognitive decline in adults between 40 and 65. Not age, not genetics, nutritional deficiencies. That is a fundamentally different problem, because deficiencies can be corrected. What happens in your brain as you get older is that the production of key compounds that protect your neurons starts to slow down. Your brain cells become less efficient at communicating with each other. Connections weaken, recall slows. But here is the part no one tells you. Targeted nutrition can reverse a significant portion of this process, and 3 nutrients in particular have the strongest evidence behind them. The first nutrient is omega-3 DHA. Your brain is made up of roughly 60% fat, and DHA, a specific type of omega-3, is the primary structural fat in your brain cells. Think of DHA as the material your brain uses to build and maintain neural connections. When your DHA levels drop, which happens naturally with age and with a typical Western diet, your brain literally has less raw material to work with. A landmark study from the University of California found that adults with higher DHA levels had significantly better memory performance and scored higher on cognitive tests than those with lower levels. The good news is that DHA levels respond quickly to supplementation. Most studies show measurable improvement in memory recall within 8 to 12 weeks. The second nutrient is phosphatidylserine. This one is less well known, but has some of the strongest clinical backing of any brain supplement available today. Phosphatidylserine is a phospholipid, a type of fat molecule that covers and protects your brain cells and carries messages between them. As we age, levels of phosphatidylserine in the brain decline significantly. In a clinical trial funded by the National Institutes of Health, adults over 50 who supplemented with phosphatidylserine showed up to a 30% improvement in memory recall compared to the placebo group. The FDA has actually allowed a qualified health claim for phosphatidylserine and cognitive function, which is unusual for a supplement ingredient and speaks to the strength of the evidence. The third nutrient is Bacopa Monnieri. This is an ancient herb used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years, but modern science has now confirmed what traditional practitioners observed. Bacopa works differently from the first 2 nutrients. Rather than providing structural material for brain cells, it actively enhances the speed at which your neurons process and transmit information. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology reviewed 9 double-blind clinical trials and found that Bacopa Monnieri consistently improved memory acquisition and retention in healthy adults across all age groups. One important note: Bacopa takes longer to work than DHA or phosphatidylserine. Most studies run for 12 weeks minimum to see full effects, so patience matters here. Now, here is the practical challenge. Getting therapeutic doses of all 3 of these nutrients from food alone is extremely difficult. DHA requires eating fatty fish several times a week. Phosphatidylserine is found in very small amounts in soy and organ meats, and Bacopa is simply not available as a food at all. That is why many people researching brain health eventually look for a high-quality supplement that combines all 3 in clinically relevant doses. I spent a good amount of time looking into what is available, reading ingredient labels, checking dosages against what the studies actually used, and reading user reviews. and one product kept standing out in the research I was doing, both for its formulation and for the consistency of results people were reporting. That product is Advanced Memory Formula. What stood out to me about it is that it does not just include these 3 ingredients. It includes them at dosages that actually match what the clinical studies used. A lot of supplements list an ingredient on the label but use such a small amount that it has no real effect. Advanced Memory Formula does not do that. It also includes like Bacopa Monnieri, ginkgo biloba, and Phosphatidylserine, proven to enhance brain health and mental clarity, which works alongside the 3 nutrients I covered to support overall brain health. I have put a link in the description below. No pressure at all. Just worth taking a look if what I covered today resonates with you. Do your own research, read the label, and make the decision that is right for you. Before I go, 3 completely free habits that research shows meaningfully improve memory with or without any supplement. First, sleep 7 to 8 hours. Memory consolidation happens almost entirely during deep sleep. There is no supplement that replaces this. Second, walk for 20 minutes a day. Physical movement increases BDNF, a protein that literally grows new brain cells. Third, cut ultra-processed food. The inflammation it causes directly impairs neural communication. Simple, free, and backed by strong science. Start there. If this was useful, please subscribe. I publish new brain health research every week in plain language, no jargon. The supplement link is in the description. Take care of your brain. It is the only one you have got. See you in the next video.